Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko and they cry. We're back for some more of this last time. Well, actually, before we begin recapping last time, I want to say I haven't been checking on my channel status in a bit, and I checked on it just not too long ago. Earlier today, I'm on 111 subscribers. That is insane! Last time I checked, I swear I was on 102. I'm pretty sure last time I checked and I celebrated with you. I told you guys in the Umineko video, hey, thank you for 102 subscribers. I've been on 100. I'm on 111 now. I've gained like 10 since then or something. That's insane. 111. I I don't know what to say. I mean, I used to be making special videos whenever I hit 50 subscribers or whatever. But that's actually crazy. I mean, like I said, I haven't even uploaded my 100 subscriber special. I have an idea of what of what to upload, but it's not going to be good. You know what I mean? I've thought of something, but it's not going to be good. Is the problem? It's not going to be a proper special. So, in turn for that, I also have a 1000th video special that is going to come out when I reach my 1000th video, which will be actually very soon, like 3 weeks from now. If my math is around correct, or so it should be 3 weeks from now, considering that I'm on 970 something videos, 70, I don't know, maybe 980 actually. I don't really know. So 3 weeks basically. I can't believe I've uploaded this many videos on my channel. A lot of the videos just so happen to be Umineko videos, or at least over 100 of those videos are Umineko videos. So out of these 1000 videos I've uploaded, a good chunk are Umineko. Not a low chunk at least. And yeah, I need to make a special, but I haven't. I've thought of something, but I haven't been able to record it because I haven't been able to set it up properly. Let's see. Let's see if I can set it up this weekend actually, but I don't really know. But anyway, welcome back. Now we can recap last part. But thank you so much for 111 subscribers. I've seen so much support. Umineko has gotten so much support from the very beginning. I mean, even after I recorded part 1, I recorded the first part of the first episode, by the way. When I recorded the first episode, the first part, no way did I think it would come to this, right? No, first things first, I didn't expect this visual novel to take this long for me to read, right? And I didn't expect to get this much support for it. I uploaded episode 1 part 1, and immediately, just a couple days after, I got so much support. I got so many people telling me, hey, you should keep reading it, and I got a lot of views comparatively to my other videos, which were getting a lot less views. And that wasn't the motivation for me to continue with Umineko actually. The motivation was because I found it an interesting concept from the get-go. I was immediately, interested in this family of characters, but I knew that there was something hidden behind it because I have experience with Higurashi. So I definitely think the Higurashi experience has helped me at the start be more interested in Umineko. I don't think I would have been as interested in Umineko if I wasn't already acquainted with Higurashi. Does that make sense? I mean, at the time when I uploaded the first part of the first episode, Higurashi Sotsu was still airing, I believe, or maybe it was just done airing, Higurashi Sotsu, and I was watching that too. So I knew there was something hidden behind this whole family business. This entire When They Cry universe, I mean, as we've now learned, is actually very fantastic. I mean, very well done in general. Clearly a lot. I can tell a lot of thought has been put into this. I mean, I haven't even solved any mystery yet at all, and I can tell a lot of thought has been put behind racking our brains behind it all, and trying to give us different philosophical discussions to think about and everything like that. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for the support. 111 subscribers. When I started Umineko, like I said, I think I was on 53. So, I'm just saying, I have more than doubled my subscriber count since I started the series, and thank you guys for the support. I mean, yeah, genuinely, and I do want to say that that the support is not the reason why I'm reading Umineko, right? So much. It's because I genuinely love this. I mean, if I don't think any normal person would think let's say I wanted to get a lot of views on my videos, for example, or a lot of subscribers. I don't think your typical person would think, oh yeah, let's record Umineko. That's sure to get views, right? That's especially because Umineko, before I started recording Umineko, I hadn't heard of Umineko. I mean, I didn't know anything about Umineko before I recorded it. All I knew was that it was connected to Higurashi. And if I didn't know about Higurashi, I don't think I ever would have heard of Umineko at all. So, yeah, I mean, it's not something that I hear about very often. Not many people I talk about have actually read Umineko. That friend of mine is really just a big outlier that introduced me to Umineko. He was the whole person, the sole reason I started reading it, and then I had fun with it and I kept going. So the intention when I started reading Umineko was not this surge in support on my channel, and it certainly still isn't now, right? I mean, I feel like I've said this multiple times before, where if I hadn't been enjoying Mineko, you can trust me that I would have stopped reading it long ago by now, and also the fact that I'm going through it as slowly, if you wanna say it like that, I don't really know. If anything, I want to say that I'm experiencing it, trying to get everything in rather than going through it slowly. But if you're not saying I'm going through it slowly, that's fine. That's how I like to go through stories anyway. Um, and that proves that I'm actually, at least for me, that for me at least, I think that means that I'm enjoying something. Because if I wasn't enjoying it, I think I would just skip through the lines. I wouldn't let the voice actor speak. I would just go really quickly. I wouldn't have these whole discussions that I have every part, right? I mean, no. What sort of person would read a story they don't like for views and read it slowly, right? Unless you're trying to argue that I'm trying to milk this, then I mean, fair enough. I guess it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I'm going slowly, I milk it. If I'm going fastly, I don't like this. I don't know, but I mean, I'm just gonna do my thing, and I very much appreciate the support. 111 subscribers. Wow, that's crazy. And if it rises after this, it's even more crazy. Holy crap! I mean, yeah, thank you. So we're gonna keep reading for now, but just remembering that it took me almost a year to get 10 subscribers is insane. Now that I have 111, just like that. Uh, yeah, insane. Anyway, last time, to recap, we gotta get through this now. Last time we had, well, we started off with a little discussion with Sakutaro and, Maria becoming the witch, became the apprentice witch of origins, and then we learned about this mariage sorcière thing that she was invited to or whatever, and Angie has learned about it as well. Whatever that means, I don't really know what that means. It's a Umineko thing. Maybe we'll learn more about it eventually. Mariage Sorcière. I guess I'll just keep the name in mind for now. We also learned about the witch hunt. We learned about the biggest fanboy of the Rokkenjima witch murders, serial murders. There's the biggest fanboy of them all. Some old professor named Otsuki. Very interested in the occult he is. And he's part of the witch hunt, which basically is this... I wouldn't even want to say organization. More like this weird, like... club of people, I guess, group of people that are trying to figure out what truly happened on that day in Rokkenjima and how the witch or how magic really played a role in it all. Because it's witch hunt, right? They believe in witches, I guess. They believe they're occult people and all that stuff. And now I realize that the people who helped translate this memed that witch hunt name, and probably that's probably the reason why they're called the Witch Hunt translation. The people that worked on this visual novel to translate it in English. So there's that. They also translated it in Russian, I think it was, or it was another language. It looked Russian, but it could have been some Balkan language that I don't know about or something like that. Because I obviously don't know how to read Russian. So yeah, I guess if you're Russian, you can also read Umineko. That's kind of cool, I guess. Those were the only two language choices I had. It was between Russian and English, and of course I'm gonna read English. So, but that was really funny. I was like, if it was going to be two languages, I was expecting it maybe English and Spanish, maybe, right? Spanish is spoken in a lot of places in the world, right? I mean, there's a very huge language, right? Or maybe English and French. All right, I don't know. You know, maybe a lot of people around the world speak French as well. It's a very huge language. You know, Spanish and French are very, yeah, obviously very widespread languages, and English, of course, another. Obviously, that English straight up might be the biggest language in the world. Um, at least as of now. All right, like I don't know if you're watching this in 1,000 years and the biggest language in 3050 is freaking is Russian. Then yeah, hell yeah, Umineko, it's there for you. There you go. They translate to Russian. There you go. I don't know, but at least 2022. I'm speaking of 2022. English is probably the biggest language in the world. So, uh, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm discussing. So, moving on from that, yeah, Angie talked to him. We learned about that there were two bottles, and the contents of the two bottles were different. But I think they were both written by Maria. One of them was found by the police during the day of the accident when they went to investigate, to go to the island to investigate and stuff. They found the bottle. The other one was found by a fisherman, and at first people didn't believe him, but then after the whole thing with with them finding when Eva sold Kinzo's books, the occult books, right? That whole boom in popularity caused people to start believing the fisherman, and because of the occult things that were written in the letter about the Golden Witch Beatrice killing everybody. And there's two letters. Eva died, keeping it shut because by dying without revealing anything, she knew that it would torment Angie for the rest of her life, and Angie admitted that yes, that's the worst thing she could have done is die without revealing anything. So yeah, she's trying to find information, and of course the super, a professor, super weirdo guy, occult guy, um, she showed him. He knows the handwriting in the letters, right? The handwriting is the same, so I'm assuming they're both written by the same person. So when Angel showed him the handwriting of Maria's diary, the guy said yes. Oh, he made a reaction to note that it's the same diary, and then Angel said, "Okay, peace, I'm out." And then she's come over here, left to Damakusa, and Damakusa is now asking, "Did you find anything after talking to that weirdo guy in that restaurant?" And we're about to find the answer to that. Alright, very long intro from me. I'm sorry, but I guess the long intro, you can take it as a sign of appreciation for all of you guys. You can take it as that, and now we can keep reading. Let's go.
最後の最後にね。やっぱりそうだった。
Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, I had to unplug this cable here because it was causing static noises. I do not want the audio quality to fail me at this part. Let's see how it goes. Alright, let's keep reading now.
メッセージボトルを記したのはベアトリーチェ本人だった。
The one who wrote the vegetable of Beatrice, you say, but now you know that the diary has the same handwriting as the message bottles. Are you trying to say that this diary that you thought was Maria's and that you used to communicate with Maria? Are you also saying that this was Beato's writing too? Beato wrote this as well. Are you then saying that you believe in the witch Beato, or are you trying to say that a human Beato trying to make herself look like a witch did those murders and wrote the message bottles? What are you trying to say there, Angie?
そいつはクールだ。
He does say cool a lot. Okay, so a comment of mine mentioned that he says cool a lot, and that might be his catchphrase. So, cool. He says that a lot. And yeah, he's also a character that, let's see, Amakusa is a character that has an appearance in Higurashi. He's one of the Mountain Dogs people. Same thing with Okonogi. I was told this several videos ago. I just haven't mentioned this until now because I forgot to tell you all. So all of you guys reading this, watching this with me right now, this guy has a cameo in Higurashi. I don't remember him. Okonogi also has a cameo in Higurashi. They're both Mountain Dogs people. I don't remember them because again, it's been so many years since I watched Higurashi, and I don't know if they were in the anime or only the visual novel, but I don't remember them from the anime because again, it's been years since I've seen Higurashi for me. There was something else I wanted to say, but Mountain Dogs person. And yeah, the universe is not connected. So while they have the same design, same name, this guy does not retain his experiences from Higurashi. Same thing with Okonogi. They're they're the same person, but they're doing different things. They serve different roles. Okay, so clearly Higurashi and Umineko are not universally connected. Okay, directly at least, directly. So yeah. All right.
魔女は実在するで決着で
さあね寝ていい
What do you mean who knows? You need to know, Angie. That's your goal. You wanna know what the truth is.
あのおしゃべり教授きっと講義では自分の世界に入っちゃって寝ちゃう子続出だと思うわ
どうぞどうぞお休みを
しかしうまくいくもんねあいつ私のことスマデラだと最後まで信じてたわ
So you did act like you were Sumadera. That's what I noticed when he screamed out Sumadera. Because if he had revealed anything else, but still, I feel like he must know that the Sumadera family are connected with the Ushima family through Kirie. Surely he must know that. But again, I guess you acted like you weren't part of the whole Kirie side of the family. Because Sumadera is said to be a big family, right? Big wealthy family in Kyoto, so I guess maybe you're just not connected. The Sumadera family had cast out a net beforehand over any people Angie might try to contact. They had offered a reward for anyone who could detain Ushima Angie if she appeared. Angie had foreseen that and snatched it away! She calls herself Sumadera, and after skillfully tricking the man by saying her own subordinates would set up an ambush, she had taken him with her. Nice. Smart. Smart. So when the Sumadera pursuers reached the professor's house, there was no longer anyone there. Good one.
家人の話では午前中にスマデラを名乗る若い男女が訪れ教授を連れ出したきりまだ帰宅しないそうです裏をかかれた可能性が
いけない子ねエンジェちゃんはそういう悪知恵姉さんの血なのかしらね
It absolutely is. Can we also talk about how goated Rudolph is? Rudolph gave birth with two separate women, to Battler and Angie. And we know how awesome Battler and Angie are. So, Rudolph himself, I don't know how he does it, bro. Either he picks the perfect women, or he's just got that goated... Okay, I don't want to say that word. But you know what I mean, okay? He's got that goated DNA in him to just... You just make these children just legendary, yo.
あんなに名乗るのは嫌だと言ってたスマデラの名を気安く名乗ってくれちゃうなんて
Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Still, you have not beaten your previous record there, Kasumi.
そのうち教授もお戻りになるだろうさそしたらソチャでも振る舞わないとね
Uh-oh. What type of tea? Are you gonna serve him green tea?
了解しました私を手玉に取ったつもりかしらやんちゃな子なんだから
Oh! Oh! Has she been Virgilia? Oh my god! Okay, wait! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! No! No, she hasn't! Virgilia's record is 11! Kasumi! Kasumi, take the L! Oh, I hate Virgilia, but I don't like you either, so I don't really care either way. I wish someone better would beat the record. But damn! Wait, did I count that properly? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 10 or 9.5, I guess. 9.5/10. Oh man, that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. Almost 10 hoes right there. almost 10 hoes. Alright, still Virgilia holds the record with 11. Virgilia holds the record. With a demonic look on her face, Kasumi violently stamped her heel. She's angry. I'll teach you about my magic of origins. Oh wait, what? Isn't that supposed to be Maria's magic? Kasumi, are you claiming that you have... Oh, or are we cutting back to another scene where Maria's teaching Angie? Or is Kasumi claiming she has magic as well? What's going on there? No, I taught you before, right? Okay, so this is Maria, okay. And you used to be able to use it. And did you forget? You're also a witch apprentice, Angie, with your name entered into Mariage Sorcière, weren't you? Was she?
私も魔女に加えてもらったんだっけ。
I closed Mario Nechan's diary and flopped down on a very high-class looking bed. Since I had fallen into a pretty deep sleep in the car, it was taking longer than usual for drowsiness to set in, and I'd been spending a long time reading the diary as I waited for that. This was a super expensive hotel in the city. Expensive hotels that are often used by the rich and famous have an abnormally strong duty of confidentiality. Out of concern for their various circumstances. Right. This made it a very convenient place for Angie on the run from her pursuers. The idea that runaways spend their nights hiding in cheap hotels is a commoner's way of thinking. For Angie, who possessed all the wealth of the Ishirome family, the life of a runaway was truly comfortable. Yeah. Of course, as a man, Amakusa was in a separate room despite being her guard. Yeah, of course, okay. Angie was using the bedroom of the suit, while Amakusa was lying down on the living room sofa. Alright. Amakusa said something about how the sofa here was more comfortable than his own bed recently. Poor guy, yeah. He works hard to do his job, you know, his guardian job, but and he also was in military duties and all that. But hey, that's not enough to get him a comfortable bed, is it? When I looked at the clock, I saw it was almost 2 AM. Oof. Still not getting sleepy. Oof. That's rough. That is rough. I sighed deeply. That's rough. I hate that. You know what I hate? When it's almost 2 AM and I have uni or something tomorrow, or I have something to do early tomorrow, but I just can't sleep. And then I wake up in the morning, 7 AM, and I'm tired, and I'm like, God damn it, why am I tired now? Why couldn't I have been tired tomorrow at 1 AM when I was actually trying to sleep, or at midnight, or, you know, even before then? Nah, I just have to be tired in the morning and just never tired at night. Great. So then I spend the rest of the day extremely tired because I didn't get proper sleep. And then when night comes, I'm like, alright, I've been tired all day. Am I tired now? Nope, I'm not tired now. Great, why am I not tired now? Fantastic. We all hate our bodies, don't we? Even though there was no wind, I suddenly got the feeling that Maria One-chan's diary had fluttered open. Ooh. Okay. Maria's coming in her witch form. Then One-chan appeared. Her form was no longer the normal one that I knew. She was wearing the dress that Beatrice had given her after acknowledging her status as a witch. Okay, I guess we can see Maria now in the Angie side of things. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Yep! I'm right! Maria, the Witch of Origins, will live for the next 100 years. Does it say the same thing that it does on the witch side? Does it say the exact same thing? It does say the exact same thing, but okay, we'll read it anyway. The Witch of Origins will live for the next 1,000 years, possesses the motherly magical power to give birth to one from the Sea of Zero. At a glance, her magical power is weak, however, Zero will never become anything but Zero, no matter how it is multiplied. But the one she gave birth to will eventually surpass the heavens, protected heavily by Beatrice, who understands her true value. She's in an alliance with Beatrice. Great. We've read up on this guy, haven't we? Yeah, we read up on this guy already. Yeah. They're freaking weird. Strain off for cold to explain the shift locating my crime randomly, so that's it. Okay. Great.
もう寝ないと明日が辛いよ。
Yeah, she's trying.
私も魔女なら魔法が使えるのよね。
うん、使えるよ。教えてあげたでしょ、使い方。昔は使えたはずだよ。
覚えてる。使いたくなった。
寂しくなった？
別に毎日枕が違うくらいのことで辛くなんてならないわ。
魔法の最初の一歩は寂しいからとか退屈だからとか、そのくらいのささやかな理由でいいの。
眠くなるまでの暇つぶしだとしても。
うん、エンジがもう一度魔法のことを思い出してくれて、マリアは嬉しい。
One more time. Parallel. This is a new soundtrack, isn't it? Maybe not. It's been quite a long time since I last used magic. At one point, with Mario Nechan's introduction, I touched the corner of it and opened the door a tiny bit. So, I should still remember that sensation.
今のエンジェはかなり魔法の力が衰えてる。基本に忠実じゃないと難しいよ。
うん。四方を確認。静かな空間を確保。
天草さんは？
Amakus is not going to come to the bedroom. Come on now. Like he's her guard and everything and all that stuff, but he's not that disrespectful. Come on now. Come on now. He has respect for a woman's privacy. Come on now.
寝てるわ。
Okay, and I guess that's also true. After opening the door to the living room a crack, I could see the blanket caterpillar on the sofa roll over in its sleep. Hmm.
今のエンジェの弱い魔力では半魔法力の影響を受けすぎる。人の姿だけじゃない、声も音も気配さえもエンジェの魔法の邪魔をする。それらを完璧に立って古代魔術師たちがアトリエを閉ざして孤独を守ったように。
覚えてるわ。人間の存在自体が魔法を妨げる。故に人に魔法を見せるということそのものがとても高位な魔女の証だったわね。
Obtain a quiet space for yourself alone. That should cover it for the preparation of a space to use magic.
次によりしろ。今のエンジェには自転車の補助輪、いえチェーンくらい大事。
これは当然無理よね。
The pillows, you mean? Or the water bottle? Oh, sorry. The the water. Angie rubbed her own head. That's a joke, by the way, y'all. She was wearing hair accessories with pink beads attached. Yes, that I can tell. That's why she has this little small little pigtails thing she wears. They felt a little childish for Angie's style, but she had never taken them off for a single day. That's crazy.
うん、今のエンジェにはとても無理。あの日から一日も休むことなく修行していたなら、あるいは今頃は呼び出すことができたかもしれないね。
Summon him? Summon who? These things, right? These purple beads that give her the little flutters across her hair. You call these childish? Okay, I don't know.
今から修行したらどのくらいかかるの？
魔女の修行は幼き日の1年が老いの10年と同じ価値があると言われてる。
Oof, so she's heavily set back.
相当の覚悟がいるよ。
You'll need to train for 10 years, Angie. That's rough.
それこそ後ろ身や金蔵くらいに？ピアノもバイオリンも魔法も幼い頃からの英才教育が大事なのね。
今のエンジェは 初めて魔法を使えた時よりもその力が落ちている。無理をしないで基本に忠実に。
After regretfully rubbing the things on my head one more time, I let it go. Then I started fishing through my knapsack, looking for anything that might make a good vessel.
これならよりしろにはぴったりじゃない？
懐かしい。うん。それならば今のエンジェでも召喚できると思うよ。それには今主がいない。
Who's she?
エンジェが新しい主になるのも可能なはず。
What? For real? Among the things that looked like good vessels, I took the one I thought might possess the strongest magical power and set it on the side table near the bed with a clunk. It was a shady-looking steak-shaped weapon embellished with an occult design. I see. So one of the 7 steaks. That's why Mari said she. So you're gonna summon one of the 7 steaks then. Did we find the murder weapons from somewhere? I'm guessing that steak-shaped thing is either one of the murder weapons that was actually used in the Allen murders, or something that someone else created after the Allen murders to sell off, and you decided and you bought it off them as a thing. A stake of the 7 stakes of purgatory used by witches to offer sacrifices. In the course of their search for evidence, the police had collected a large amount of junk. After the investigation had finished, this had been faithfully returned to the Ushirome family. I found something there that I had seen in the illustrations in Mari's diary and took it home with me. I see. That could work, yeah.
煉獄の7杭はもともと7本で一揃いだった。
And since the 7 stakes of purgatory now don't have any master because Eva's dead, and Angie's supposed to be the last golden witch, the final witch, Beatrice, Angie should be able to summon them. I see, and they have no master, so she can make them her master. Okay.
気の毒にね。今はもう彼女一本だけ。
She's the only one left now. Oh, where are the other 6? The other 6 stakes are gone now? One-chan smiled, looking lonely. I hope it's Belphegor. I hope she just summons Belphegor and she's the only one left. I pulled another book out of the knapsack. This was another old-fashioned, blatantly occult-related book. But this too was a book to be written in. It was one of Mario Nechan's elaborate notebooks. This one was not a diary. It was a grimoire, which she had written as a witch. The 7 stakes of purgatory were Beatrice's furniture, created by her and employed only for her sake. But since Beatrice was a witch of Mariage Sorcière, they could also be employed by Maria, who was a witch of the same alliance. Oh, so Mariage Sorcière is a sort of alliance among witches. That's Mariage Sorcière, that's what it actually is. Okay, and this Mariage Sorcière can't take aim at Sakutaro because he's part of the alliance. Okay. For that reason, the method of summoning the 7 stakes of purgatory and how to handle them was written about in great detail in Mario Nechan's grimoire. And as another person with her name in the same alliance, I was also permitted to employ them. Right, because you also wrote your name there when you were younger. Okay.
この杭は7姉妹の誰？
Which of them? Please tell me it's Belphegor. The 4th stake. Belphegor, please! It's probably going to be Lucifer though, because she's the one that seems to be the most out there out of the 7 stakes. She's the one that's gotten the most character out of them. She's also the oldest, so yeah.
マリアの魔導書に彼女らの特徴がよく記されてるよ。7杭の姉妹は名前を間違えられることをとても嫌う。
Ooh, okay.
召喚する前によく彼女らの名前を思い出して。
Okay. I remember the names. I just need to see their faces to know which one they are. A colossal number of pages telling of the 7 stakes of purgatory. They describe the 7 sisters in great detail. Yes. Quite a long time ago, I think I learned these pages almost by heart. The more I read it, the more I start to remember. By the illustrations and identifying characteristics written in the grimoire, I could tell that the stake in my hand was the stake of Mammon. Ah! Well, to be fair, Mammon is the one we know the least of, so that's funny. That's funny. And she is... which one of the 7? Is she... She's not Gluttony, is she... No. Gluttony was... Gluttony was Beelzebub. Was Mammon Sloth? Do you think? No, Sloth was Belphegor. She's my favorite. What am I on about, Amin? Was she Greed? Or was that... No, Leviathan was Envy. Who was Greed then? Was it... Is it actually Mammon? Is Mammon Greed? Lucifer's Pride. Who's Wrath? Mammon... Lucifer's Pride. Leviathan is Envy. Belphegor is... Satan is Wrath. Belphegor is... Sloth. Beelzebub is... Gluttony. I want to say that Asmodeus is not... I want to say Mammon is Greed and Asmodeus is Lust. Those are the 7, right? Those are all 7. I want to say Mammon is Greed. She's the stake of Greed, Mammon. But I could be wrong, and I can't read it in the character files since the 7 stakes don't appear in episode 4's character file, at least not just yet. So we'll see when we get when she gets shown at least. It was not Belphegor, but Mammon is the one that has the least character out of them. She's the one we've seen the least of, so I guess the visual novel is trying to compensate for that, right? Because she's the one that has had the least action. We've seen Lucifer do quite a bit. We've seen, you know, Leviathan with Kyria. We've seen Satan when she killed, along with Asmodeus, when she killed Canon and Jessica. Well, Asmodeus killed Canon. Satan killed Jessica. We saw Belphegor with Rudolph. Mammon is, like I said, the one we've seen the least of. We've seen Beelzebub with Gora, and we saw again Asmodeus with the other girl, the third one, the Satan, the Wrath. So yeah, Mammon is the one we've seen the least of. We haven't seen any action with her, so it makes sense that she's the one that gets screen time right now. All right, I think she's Greed, but I could be wrong. But I think Mammon is the stake of Greed. In the past, I had been summoning them without any vessel because I never had any stakes. So this was the first time I had gotten a good look at any of the 7 stakes, not just Mammon.
Mammon, 五条。
She's the 5th, yeah.
7つの大罪の強欲を司る。
I'm right. I got it on lock. I think I've memorized there's 7 deadly sins then. Mammon is greed, then that means yeah. Beelzebub is gluttony. Asmodeus is lust. Satan is wrath. Belphegor is sloth. And pride is Lucifer. Number 2, Leviathan is envy. I think I got it. I think I got it dead on right there. Let me know if I said anything wrong regarding that, but I think I got it right. I did spend 10 minutes last episode trying to figure out that gluttony existed, so there was me being dumb there. But through doing that, through learning of my mistakes, I've learned now. I memorized them now. See that? That's how you learn things, y'all. You do mistakes. I hope I've inspired y'all to not be scared of making mistakes, because then you learn. You learn things.
すごい子よね。
強欲は向上心、上昇志向、生きる強さなども司る。決して悪い意味だけではないんだよ。
Fair enough.
口は悪いけど、とても頑張り屋さんな子だし。
そうね。欲がないってことは、つまり生きてる理由がないってことだし。
Right, and there's a line that correlates desire with greed, so. For a while, I heightened my concentration and digested the information that was written about Mammon. The more the summoner knows about the target that's being summoned, the better. Knowledge brings about magical power. I began to fill my head with knowledge about Mammon and build the necessary amount of magic power for the summoning.
魔導書って ちょっとだけ面白いわね。下手くそな小説を読むよりよっぽど面白いかもしれない。なんだか懐かしい気持ちになるわ。
魔導書はただ文字を読み取るだけじゃなく、行間から世界を膨らませたり、挿絵から世界を生み出したりと、様々な想像を要求されるの。生み出す力。
That's your power.
これを持つエンジェになら、どんな本よりも魔導書は面白いはずだよ。エンジェになら理解できるってマリアはずっと知ってたもの。
マモンの知識、これで十分だと思うわ。うん。だいたい蘇った。やってみる。
しっかりね。いざという時に備えて私の護符を。今の君は同盟の条約に守られてない。マモンは少し喧嘩っ早いところがある子。あるいはまだ恨んでるかも。
A grudge, you say?
注意して。
Why would she bear a grudge? Because her sisters are dead? And they died because of what happened in the conference? Well, we saw Leviathan being killed by Kyrie, right? And we saw Rudolph taking down Belfegor. So we know those two died. But we never saw how the other stakes died. There's still 5 stakes remaining, and Mammon is the only one left. We never saw how Lucifer died properly. She lost her battle with Canon earlier on in the episode, but she never died, not that I saw. We never saw how Satan died. We never saw how Beelzebub died. We never saw how Asmodeus died. But Mammon is the only one remaining apparently. And we've only seen 2 of the stakes actually being killed. So I find that interesting. She may still bear a grudge, you say. Even though Angie's done nothing towards them, she's done nothing wrong. Angie, you better hope this doesn't backfire and Mammon doesn't kill you. I'm sure you're not actually strong enough to kill, do something against Mammon. Unless you're like Kyrie and could see Leviathan at the pace of 1.3 kilometers an hour. Yes, Kyrie is fantastic. Your mother is fantastic. I don't know how she did that. But I don't know if you have the same skills as your mother does just yet, so be careful, Angie.
身につけることにする。
The 7 stakes of purgatory, as furniture for sacrificial rituals, are treated as beings inferior even to weapons. But that is only when it comes to demons. To humans, even furniture is something to be feared. I fished through the knapsack again, took out a bracelet charm with a scorpion medal that I'd gotten from Marionechan long ago and put it on my arm. Yeah, scorpion charm apparently protects you. Okie dokie. I had no need for something like this in the past, but I need insurance.
大丈夫。それにはまだ十分な魔法防御が備わってる。それを身につけている限り絶対に大丈夫。
Marionechan's magical power, particularly the powers he could put into charms, was enough to earn even Beatrice's admiration. It would only have looked like something cheap to a human who couldn't understand magic. Its magical worth was incalculable. Incalculable. That much magic.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Sasa! Surrounding. New soundtrack, I think?
罪を許しなさい。煉獄の七悔の一つ、強欲のマモン。
Mama de Covetous. Ooh, this soundtrack. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm getting in the mood of the summoning here. Surrounding is the soundtrack's name, though. I concentrated my mind. I made the anti-magic toxin that filled my body zero. Concentrate. Imagine a vast, untainted space. Doubts and common sense all resist magic. Make the resistance zero and erase the burden towards magical power. Inside my head was the image of a vast space. It was a nighttime world where I floated in the air and the neon stars and the ground sparkled. A world where the stars that should have covered the heavens were drowned out by the light from below, and the stars covered the ground instead. In the world of a vast night sky with no obstructions, I imagined the wind blowing through freely. Just then, in that room where no wind could blow, the free nighttime wind whirled around. That long-forgotten sensation raced through my entire body. The unique feeling of exultation felt when using magic. From Mammon's stake, held out in my hand, I gradually began to feel pale light. The cyclone gyred around the stake. The hefty stake floated a bit into the air.
見事だよ。ブランクは君から才能を奪わなかったね。
さあさあおいでなさい。罪を許しなさい。煉獄の七悔の一つ、強欲のマモン。その姿を私に見せなさい。
I slowly raised my hand, and as I brought it higher than my head, almost as though it was being sucked upwards by it, the stake of Mammon likewise floated up into the air, and gradually began to shake. Its shaking grew faster and faster, and then it burst! With a speed faster than the eye could follow, it flew around, violently rebounding off the walls of the room. The terrible sound of it jumping from place to place bore down upon me, trying to make me flinch. But I mustn't lose my mental concentration. Scorpion charm protected you. Then, the stake, which had been flying around at an incredible speed, finally restrained itself and faced me. It was in the air, just a few centimeters away from my forehead, held back by the defensive barrier created by the Scorpion charm. It was trying to break the defensive barrier, eating into it with incredible power, but Mario Nechan's barrier wouldn't be broken so easily. The stake muttered hatefully. You could probably say that I had been saved thanks to the Scorpion charm. Without that, my way of killing time until I got sleepy would have become a way to kill time for all eternity. When Mammon's stake realized that it was unable to gouge me, it gave up gracefully and changed its form from that of a stake into that of a person. There she is, there's Mammon. In her usual shameless outfit, which I would never be seen walking outside in. Hey, you know what? You know what, Angie? Me neither. Although you could say it suited her in a demonic sort of way, sure. Alright, these 7 stakes. They do wear very shameless clothes, don't they? Alright, now. Oh, okay! Now all of a sudden we can read up on all the 7 stakes. We couldn't before, but now we can. We can read up on Mammon. Advanced level furniture created by Beatrice. This piece of furniture was the first to become Angie's friend. Ooh. Angie's friend. Okay, so she becomes her friend. She remained alongside her throughout her years of training, supporting her master constantly and greedily so that she could become a full-fledged witch. A special person even among the 7 sisters. Ah. Okay. Mammon becomes special. So she went from being the least relevant of the 7 stakes to becoming special now. That's crazy. Just like that. And everyone else has the same characteristics as always. Yeah. You haven't learned anything like that. Alright. Nothing else. But Mammon has become special. That's good for her. Good for Mammon. Good for Mammon. Okay.
エンジ様なの
599 million ruins? Angie-sama, is that you? What a freaking name that is. Why is she calling her Angie-sama already? Weren't you just trying to kill her? Why are you calling her Sama then?
ずいぶんとみすぼらしい魔力だけど、本当にエンジ様？
お久しぶりね、マモン。
So she's met her before.
元気にしてた？
てっきりもう約5面の家具は何度で朽ち果てるだけだと思ってました。それでこれはどういう余興で？まさか私の所有者がエンジ様とでもおっしゃるつもりで？
うん、エンジが君の主人だよ。
マリア教、これはお見苦しいところ。先ほどの結界はマリア教の？
今のエンジじゃひょっとしたら君にやられてしまうかもしれないって思ったからお符を貸したの。
マリア教に私の主人がエンジ様だと言われたんじゃ断りようもありません。
Damn, that's crazy. Maria has authority. Lady Maria. She's got authority over these girls.
エンジ様、何なりとご命令を。
Damn, that's crazy. Maria, just like that. By the way, episode 4 has made me like Maria so much more than I used to previously. I mean, I never hated her before. It's not like I disliked her before, but it's just I like her that much more now. So much more.
私が必要とされるということは新しい儀式を？
My sister's required. Is it a new ritual?
新しい生贄を？もっとも私を使いこなし自らの手を汚す程度の覚悟が終わりならの話ですか？
その役割は私はもう求めてないわ。昔同様にただ話し相手になってくれるだけで十分よ。
So the character file said is true. Mammon is going to be Angie's friend. Angie's first friend. Okay. But if we're supposed to be denying magic and witches, then we're supposed to be saying that this is all a hallucination from Angie's side. That Mammon doesn't actually exist and magic doesn't exist, so she's just summoned something in her head. This other girl that she talked to because she's lonely and doesn't have anyone to talk to. That is the argument from the human side to deny witches, is it not? Mammon, basically, she said it in a roundabout way, but basically she wants to be friends. She just doesn't talk like that because it's Angie. Hmm.
ええ、それがお望みでしたら。
Just talk to me.
家具は使われてこそ家具。お呼び出しいただいただけで光栄ですとも。エンジ様。
Mammon had a slightly complicated smile on her face. She had accepted Angie as her new master because Maria had told her to, but it looked like she hadn't gotten over her discontent as working for Angie with her frail magical power. Or perhaps she had some other reason for hating Angie. But for now, it seemed that she couldn't disobey Angie despite her discontent. Does she have some other reason for hating Angie? Again, she was not involved in the Rokkenjima murders, so she could not have been the reason for your sister's murders, Mammon, for their deaths. I mean, her parents were responsible for at least 2 of your sister's death, but Angie herself was not, or is not. It's just not. All right.
それで私は何をすれば？
Just talk to me. I want a friend. Is what she wants. She's not gonna say that, but that's what she wants. She just wants someone to talk to. She just wants support, yo. Talking to Maria through her diary is not doing it. She wants for real support.
わからない。適当に賑やかにしてくれればいいわ。
Just be lively.
昔みたいに。
Like old times, huh?
お言葉ですが、多分エンジ様がおっしゃる賑やかさとは私たち姉妹の騒ぎのことだと思います。私一人では難しいかと。
Right, you sisters are stronger together, right? When you're alone, it just doesn't work that way.
お忘れで？
そうだね。7姉妹はみんなが揃うと本当に賑やかだったもんね。でも今のエンジの魔力じゃマモンを呼び出すのが精一杯だと思う。 他の6人の杭も紛失してる。
恐れながらマリア卿、
They've been lost, so not necessarily destroyed or killed, but just lost, Maria says. Okie dokie.
私の杭を経由し7姉妹に語りかけ呼び出すことは不可能ではないかと。
Okay, so you're supposed to summon them anyway, so they're not dead. You can't summon them again. Cool.
私を刺激されるのでしたら、その程度の力はエンジェ様にはお持ちいただきたいところですが。
That's unfortunate, but I don't think she does. Okay, so what was that about revenge earlier then? There's no revenge there if she can still summon the other sisters. Mammon giggled. Yeah, make fun of Angel all you want. She does not have the power. Frick you. Just be her friend. Why are you being rude now? You're being summoned to be someone's friend. It's the easiest job ever. Apparently, she wanted me to summon the other sisters without a vessel. I see. Unable to be satisfied with being summoned alone, she asked for the other sisters to be summoned as well. I get it. Greed. Yes, she was like this back then, wasn't she? Bliss for furniture is when it is used. Being used, no matter how roughly, is furniture's joy. Not only that, but no matter how much care you might treat them with, if they are not given a job, that would give them the greatest anguish. Mammon spoke as though to provoke me, but what she wanted was for me to summon the other sisters somehow and rescue them from the world of nothingness. Why not just be honest and ask me to then? Demons really are difficult.
エンジェ、無理しないで。マモンを呼び出せただけでリハビリには十分だよ。
あら、一人だけでリハビリになっちゃうの？どうせ暇つぶしよ。いいわ、マモン。乗りかかった船だわ。呼べるところまで呼んであげる。
本当に？さすがエンジェ様。さあさあ、早く早く。
Okay. Even though she had said it, it seemed that Mammon hadn't really expected to be able to ask this of Angie. She hopped around, badgering Angie to summon the other sisters. The consumption of physical and magical power used to call Mammon alone was considerable. It will probably be pretty tough to do 6 more. I'm in awe of the magical power of those who reach the level of being called witches, because those people can summon these sisters with no more than a snap of their fingers.
マモン、エンジェに無理をさせないで。エンジェはまだ本調子じゃないから。
エンジェ様はみんなを召喚してくれるって言いました？
Actually, I only said that I'd call as many as I could. You did say that. Mammon she's taking words out of your mouth that you didn't say. So I guess she's not taking words out of your mouth. She's taking words from her own mouth. Guess this is greed.
エンジェ、
Guess this is greed.
もう今日は休んだ方がいい。君は十分疲れてるよ。
いいわよ。どうせ暇つぶし。ばったり寝込めるくらいに疲れさせてもらうわ。
This time there's no vessel. I'll have to strengthen the image solely from the knowledge in the grimoire, and manifest them just with that. I held my hands out into the air, replaying in my head the sensation from when I had summoned Mammon. Come on! I know all this of the 7 sisters personally. Remember, in the past, the times I talked with them. Can she at least summon a second sister? Ooh, F-style. Okay, another new soundtrack. Once again, the power of magic began to fill me up! It radiated as a faint and yet distinct pale blue light from both of my hands.
エンジェ様、しっかりしっかり頑張ってねえマリア卿、エンジェ様は必ずみんなを呼び出してくださいますよね。また7姉妹は再会できますよね。ね。
Definitely not.
うん、きっとね。
Definitely not.
でもそれが今夜という保証はないよ。
エンジェ様ならできますって。エンジェ様、お願い。末っ子のアスモから。
Asmo.
アスモデウス。
Asmodeus. Here we go. The seventh sister. The youngest one.
分かった。
Okay!
末っ子から順番に呼ぶわ。
Start from the youngest, Asmodeus, and then you go Beelzebub. Since Mamon's already summoned, you go Belphegor! Can't wait for Belphegor! You gotta go Satan, Leviathan, and then lastly Lucifer. Let's go. A strand of hot sweat dripped down from my forehead. This really does put one hell of a strain on you. Oh, she's being summoned! The pale light in the space began to form into the vague outline of a girl.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。煉獄の七杭の一つ、色欲のアスモデウス。
Asmodeus the lustful! There was no vessel. However, with a strong core conviction that she definitely did exist there, I began to crystallize her form. Her outline became distinct, and the form of the youngest of the seven sisters, Asmodeus, was finally created. There she is! Is she alive? She's good!
色欲のアスモデウス。
Wow, you managed to summon her. That's crazy.
ここはどこ？私は生きてるの？
Where is this? Am I alive? Okay, Asmodeus. I haven't seen haven't seen much from you since you killed Canon in episode 2. Yeah, you think I'd forget that? I wouldn't forget that. You're aiming for Jessica. Canon got in the way, so you killed Canon. Yeah, okay, I'm not forgetting that. And then a fake Canon appeared out of nowhere. What was that about? Mom is glad that Asmo's back. She's crying. That's how glad she is. But she's greedy too. She wants all seven to be revived.
マモン姉さん、ここは一体私を呼び出したのは誰なの？エンジ様が私たちをみんな蘇らせてくれるって。
I don't think she can do all of you tonight, but I'm glad she was able to do two of you. No, I didn't.
エンジ様、ありがとう。
She actually didn't say that. I like how Angie keeps specifying. No, I didn't. I didn't say that. She's capping.
次はベルゼを。
Next is Beelzy. Yes, it is Belzy. If you're gonna call it Belzy, okay. Shorten her name. Beelzebub to Belzy. Let's go.
ベルゼをお願いします。
Belzy.
ベルゼブブ、六女、
The sixth sister.
暴食のベルゼブブ。
Gluttony.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Can she do it? Can she do another sister? Can she pull it off? If I just keep on like this, I wonder how many I can summon. If I lose my concentration, that'll probably be it. Oh! She did it! The pale light made an outline and formed into Beelzebub.
暴食のベルゼブブ、ここに。
Belzy, the gluttonous, has been revived. Angie pulled it off. She pulled off three sisters. Let's go! Reunion of the sisters. Or at least three of them. The blonde ones. Well, actually, there's still one blonde one left to be. One more blonde sister left, and then all the blonde ones are reunited. And Mama doesn't really. She's more like dirty blonde. I mean, she doesn't have proper blonde hair. But yeah, one more blondie, and then we got four of the sisters left. All right. But before we summon the blonde ones, the last blonde one, we've got to summon my favorite sister. Please summon my favorite sister. Angie, please summon one more sister, and I'll be glad. Summon the best sister. Summon the best sister, and I'll be glad. Mammon and Asmodeus jumped on Beelzebub, celebrating their reunion. Summoning three people at once. My head was throbbing. One more! One more, and you get to go to sleep. Come on, Angie. One more. Without resting, I summon the next one. Let's go! Belphegor! Belphegor, come on. Belphegor.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Belphegor. Belphegor.
煉獄の七杭の一つ。
Slothful.
怠惰のベルゼ
Come on.
コール。
My favorite sister. My favorite sister. I wanna see her again.
ベルフェゴール、ここに。
Dude, her voice is as good as always. Belphegor. Oh, how we've missed you. Oh, how we missed you, Belphegor! Ah, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back.
なんと私がまだ必要とされるとは。
Belphegor, you're always needed. You're the best of them. You're the best of them. Alright, now I don't care if she summons anyone else. I don't care if she summons Satan, Leviathan, or Lucifer. I'm good. I got my Belphegor back. That's all I wanted. Belfine! Belfe!
じゃなくてまた会えて嬉しい
I'm so hungry. Yeah, okay, shut up. Freaking gluttonous demon.
また七姉妹みんなが再会できるなんてエンジ様本当にありがとうございます
この調子で次はサタンネ
Can she do Satan?
レビアネーもルシネーも
Can she do Leviathan and Lucifer?
ええ分かってるわ。だからお願い、あまりうるさくしないで。4人同士は結構きつい。
And you did it. You pulled it off. You did 4 people. 3 more. I don't think you can do it, but I hope. Try to do as many as you can. At least you got Belphegor.
エンジもうそれ以上無理をしないで。これだけ久しぶりなのによく4人も召喚できたよ。
よせママ、今のエンジェ様には我らの召喚は負担を強いている。
But of course, Belphegor is saying this because she's the best. Also, because she's slothful. But she's the best. Sloth is saying it how it is. Respect.
エンジ様、どうかご無理をなされませんよ。
She's always told people not to push themselves too hard, alright? She's slothful. We love Belphegor. We do.
私は嫌。
And Mammon is like, no, I'm greedy. I'm greed. She's gonna come back. All of them, not just Satan.
エンジ様は約束したの。また私たちみんなと遊んでくれるって。
She didn't promise any of that. Okay, watch. She's gonna say no, I didn't again. She didn't. No, I didn't. Exactly. She's just greedy. No, she didn't.
エンジ様、みんなとまた会えるって。
No, she didn't.
すぐに会えるって約束した。
No, she didn't. And shut up and stop being so loud. She can't concentrate.
そうね。
What?
約束したわ。
She did?
すぐにがいつのこととは約束しなかったけど、確かに私は約束したわ。
That's crazy.
だから守って。
She's
じゃな
crying.
いと私は今日までそれを忘れていたエンジェ様を許さない。
Oh. When she was a kid, when Angel was a kid, she promised that. And she forgot it until today? Oh. That's news to me.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Can she summon Satan?
煉獄の七杭が一つ、憤怒のサタン。
Satan of Wrath. My mind was starting to get hazy. But alcohol. I may have forgotten those days. I may not have thought of them as anything but sadness and loneliness. But certainly, the short time I spent with these girls was, without a doubt, fun. Satan? Satan! Satan the Wrathful has been summoned! You did 5 sisters now. 2 left. Holy crap.
何やってるのよあんたたち。私たちが井戸端会議をするだけでどれだけエンジ様に負担をかけてるか分かってんの。
Satan, who had apparently figured out the situation immediately after being summoned, yelled out in a loud voice, telling her sisters off. That loud voice made my consciousness fade again.
私たちはベアトリーチェ様より休むことを許された役目を終えた家具なのよ。再びお役に立てる機会を賜るどころか新しい主人の負担になるなんて、そんなの家具の治れ。早く姿を消しなさい。
Damn, you erase yourselves right now! Wow. You're a disgrace to furniture. That's crazy.
サタンネーの言う通りだ。
Let's go, Belphegor. Of course, Belphegor would agree with that.
姿を消す。
No, don't do that.
お前たちも姿を消せ。
No, don't do that. Then she'll be lonely. That defeats the whole purpose.
それがこの瞬間 一番エンジェ様のお役に立てる。私は嫌よ。みんなを呼び出してもらえるまでは嫌。私も嫌。お腹すいた。
She's hungry.
じゃなくて、やっと再会したばかりなのにもう帰るなんて嫌。
Alright, what does Asmodeus the Lustful have to say about that?
わがまま言ってんじゃないわよ。
Never mind, she doesn't get to talk.
ほら、とっとと姿を消す。ほら、アスモ、さっさと消えなさい。わあ、サタン姉さんがいじめた。いつも末っ子からなんてずるい。
実に賑やかね。退屈しない。
Can you do 2 more sisters? I don't know, Angie. Can you?
もう十分だよ。今のエンジには限界を超えてる。
そうね。
This situation where I had summoned 5 of them, and they were messing around as they pleased, was placing far too heavy a load on me currently, with my meager magic power. This is it. As my consciousness grew distant, I collapsed onto the bed. She only summoned 5. That's still really great. We didn't expect her to even summon 1. Maybe 2 at best. But she summoned 5. That's very impressive. Have bats always felt this soft? At least you got to see Belfricker again. And you have to thank you for that. It seemed that the sisters were still squabbling together as much as they liked. For a way to kill time until drowsiness comes to get me, this will do. Feeling something warm and nostalgic in the sisters' liveliness, I sank into a world of deep sleep. At the entrance to my dream world, I felt Marionette-chan and Sakutaro waiting to receive me. What?
お疲れ様。そして頑張ったね。
Alright, I think that's where we're gonna end it. I think that's a good place to end it. With Wingless playing the background, Maria and Sakutaro introducing Angie to the dream world. We're probably going to be seeing Furry Sakutaro next part again, so I'm excited about that for Furry Sakutaro. Alright, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part of Umineko When They Cry. A bit longer than usual, I think. So was last part, though. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time for some more Umineko. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm gonna go take a shower personally. So you guys do the same or not, do something else. I don't know. Watch another one of my videos or something. I don't really know. But well, regardless of what you do, I hope you guys enjoyed this one at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. I'll see you guys next time for more Umineko, more Angie story, more Maria maybe as well. We'll see. We've had very little interaction with the actual Rokkenjima world when the murders happened this episode, which I find very interesting. We've also seen very new things happen in the Rokkenjima world with Kinzo. So again, very interesting. We'll see how that goes. Probably not next time, at least with regard to Rokkenjima, but more of Angie's story next time. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. See you guys then. I hope you guys enjoyed. And alright, y'all. Peace.